Okay, so this is the bit that you're going to drop your logo onto the page, and our bots are going to extract the colors from your logo and then style a theme. And they're going to do this with just 3 colors. Okay, after you sign up, and on episode 3, which starts in about 20 minutes time, episode 2 is only 5 minutes, and then we're straight into episode 3, where we're going to add all of your colors. And again, our bots are going to sync those right the way around the website. So in 15 minutes time, you're going to have a really nice looking website. So don't worry if you don't have a logo, just click skip for now, because we're going to add those manually. I'm going to show you cool ways to pick colors and get a really nice color palette. This is where I will pick my logo. I'm going to select a logo with a transparent background. If you've got a logo in your header, you don't want a background color, but don't worry again, if you do have a logo with a background color, the bots will just extract that color, which can be good, and add to your palette. Now our bots are now uploading that, which takes about 30 seconds, sometimes 60 on a slow internet. So don't close your browser here for the next 30 seconds, and our bots are going to generate a palette for you. Okay, cool. So the bots have done a pretty good job here. They've picked out the pink and the sky blue, and they've given 2 variants, a washed out pink and a washed out sky blue. But neither of these are my main color. So what's a main color? Well, my logo, I didn't have a background color, did I? Now think of main colors, the darker color that is the background. So if it's IKEA, that would be blue, and an accent would be the yellow. Now if it was Coca-Cola, you could decide what's the main color. Is it red, which is okay, with maybe black or white on top? But you could also decide in this instance to make your main color the black and have red that pops on top. So think about it simply, IKEA blue as the main color. Okay, so for my main color, I could use the hex code here, or I could use the color picker to select something close for now, knowing that I can easily swap that later. So I'll just use the color picker here to demonstrate. You can see it's close, but it's not the color that I'm going for. Over here you can see on the Alio website, I'm going for a much deeper blue. So what I'm going to do now is jump over to my brand guidelines and pick the exact color. Now if you've got brand guidelines, you can go there right now and grab the hex code and then come back and paste it in. If you don't have brand guidelines, don't worry, I'm going to show you in episode 3 how we pick a really cool color palette. So here I'll grab the hex code, paste it in, and then move on to pick our accent color. Okay, so now I'm going to choose my accent color. Remember, there's loads of colors after you sign up. Here we're building a theme just with 3 colors, just to demonstrate the power of how quickly we can do it. So if it was IKEA, the accent color that we're choosing now would be the yellow. So over here, I'm going to choose my accent color. I'll try with the pink, but I'm actually happy with the blue. So now I'll choose that, and we'll move straight on to choose our neutral color. Now when you think of neutral as an off-white, so if you've got a light website, the neutral will be your background color. Well, you can see here I've got a dark website, or in this case a full color website, so it's not very good for showcasing what neutral is. So what I'm going to do is pop back to my theme, and as I said at the start, I'm going to be starting with the Nancy theme, so now's a good time to select that. And I'm going to jump straight back to colors, and you can see that my colors have been preserved. I've got my main, my accent 1, my neutral, and so here I'm going to choose my neutral color. Okay, now to pick my exact neutral color, I'm going to flip back to my brand guidelines to grab the color. So you can see here in the brand guidelines I've got the actual white, which is 6 Fs, F, and I've got my off-white, which is F2, F2, F2. So I'm going to grab F2, I'm going to jump back in, I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, looking good. So now we'll choose the header background, and if you recall, my header is going to be dark, and the bots have updated this to give me a light header. So I'm going to click the main swatch here, and look, it will update all the colors so that it will work on that dark background. So now just choose if you want a lighter, which will be your neutral background, or your darker, which will be your main. And you can see how this onboarding is working. Well, we've come this far with just 3 colors, our main, neutral, and accent 1. Well, these other colors need updating with our brand, as you can see here. And in episode 3, we're going to use our bot to do it just by hitting this sync button. And it will give us, once we've synced that, it will give us 2 versions, which you can flip between light and dark of the entire website theme. Just as it changed the header there, it will change the entire website. And you can see here, we've got hundreds of swatches for every element of your entire website. You can imagine how long that would take if we didn't have bots that were helping us. But we're just going to hit one button, it's going to do everything for us, and then we can go and tweak each swatch. Well, here are our call to action button. You can see we've got colours that don't necessarily work yet. We're going to update these, like this purple, and let's have a neutral text, for example. And we just hit save. So even though our bots have updated everything, we can go and change unique swatches, and that will apply right around the entire website. It doesn't stop there. Look at this on scroll. We can change the colours on scroll. You can see header scroll here. We've got our action button, which is blue, and then our text that is the darker blue. So that gives you a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing in episode 3. So let's move on now and choose your fonts.